Yes, I have one of these. Do you know why? Because the book that I just finished made me do it. My name is Flo, and this is the Grape Jelly Library, where we love to talk about books. And boy, do we have a book to talk about today. It is the new release of Britney Spears, The Woman in Me. I am going to tell you how this book came to be a part of my library and how I originally had no intentions on reading this, yet here I am checking it off as read. I knew about this book months and months in advance, and I thought I might read it, but then again, maybe not. I was on the fence, and I was okay with that. I didn't need to make a decision right away. Last week, my daughter-in-law asked me if I could get her a copy of this book. She's really excited to read it. And so I, got online and I had the physical book sent to her address, and she should get it tomorrow. I thought about it long and hard, and I did not think this would be a book for me. So I was going to let it bypass me. Even though the daughter-in-law had asked for it, sometimes there's that little voice inside of my head that, stops me and says, go with the flow, go with the crowd, see what it's about. This one, I was pretty firm in my decision. No, I don't have any intention on even knowing what this book is about remotely. No, nothing about it is driving me in that direction. Today's my day off, so I was just doing my everyday routine that I do on a Tuesday. And I ran some errands, and then when I came back, I was doing a little bit of light housework, but I knew that was one of the things I was not going to invest too heavily in to today, because sometimes I feel like my whole life is cleaning, and I'm trying to change that. So today I wanted to do something relaxing on my day off, and I've been getting more and more into different things. Like right now I'm into watercolor painting, seeing what I come up with. And being that I just did my first 2 drawings on Sunday, I wanted to see what I could come up with today. So I thought, I'll finish my audiobook while I'm doing some watercolors, and my mind will be completely relaxed and in a beautiful state, and it's going to be a great day. No doubt about it. Great day. Well, I don't know even how this happened. I finished my book, and then, I said, I have a credit available through the Barnes & Noble's app. So why don't I do the Audible version of that, since I'm still in listening mode, okay? All right, so we downloaded it. Oh, I need to take a sip. I'm not kidding you. I am not kidding you. The further I got into this book, nothing else got done. I have this app downloaded on my phone, and I'm going to call it a mathematical game. So what it is it's drop the number. But I don't know if that's the name of it. It could be like merge or something like that. But that's exactly what it does. It'll drop a number down, and then it'll drop another number down and another number. And you have to put these numbers where you think that they should be on the board, and the object is to get these numbers to merge together to form a bigger number, and then yet a bigger number, and then a bigger number, and to merge into the biggest number you can possibly get it to. And I am completely obsessed with that. I don't need to play any other game ever. I've been playing it for years, probably 5 years, and I am in love with this game and obsessed with it. So if I wake up at 3 a.m. and I want to listen to an audio book to get a little further in my reading, I will absolutely be with one eye trying to merge these numbers as I'm listening. Oh boy, it's a sight. But anyways, that is all I did for the rest of the day. It was merge numbers and listen to this book. It is read by Michelle Williams. And I'm going to tell you, if you're on the fence like I was, should you read the Britney Spears new book, or should you let it pass you by? I am going to say, even if you are not a fan, don't walk to your bookstore. Run. Get your sneaks on and go for a run, because it is that good. This is the best book I have read of the year. We're in October. So that means, I'm going to spell it out. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. I read the best book I have read for the entire year. And if anyone is out there saying, or they don't have a belief in an audio book, or they don't put their faith in an audio book, or they don't classify an audio book as a read, I do. So, oh my goodness. The best book that I have read all year. This book starts out immediately so telling. We know why she is at the state or the frame of mind that she's in right now, right from the get-go of this book. And then as the book goes on, we get deeper and deeper and deeper into the Britney story. And the deeper we get, the more things unfold, and the more things start making sense, and the more sympathy or empathy, the more relatable this person becomes to us. There are moments in the book where I am feeling like she's feeling. How could I feel that way? She's a celebrity and I'm just floss. But it's true. There are aspects of her life that reel it in and make us go, you know what? Before she's a celebrity, before she's a millionaire, before she's a mom, before she's a wife, before she's an entertainer, before she is anything, she is a human being, and she deserves to be treated as such. It has nothing to do with status quo, a financial state of being. It has everything to do with being a human being and treat it accordingly, which she absolutely was not. And she had a lot to overcome at first. I originally thought she was privileged. She grew up automatically right out of the gate having things and super blessed, and that's not the case. Her parents were poor, and they were abusive, and they were alcoholics, and they were physically and verbally undesirable. They were backstabbing to their own children. huge sense of betrayal. It's hard to be someone's child when you're feeling all of that. Oh my God, this book is a beautiful book. That's what I'm going to say. It's a beautiful book. It's not a gossipy book where, oh my God, did you know? Blah, 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 blah. It's not. It's an honest tell all that makes you step back and say, I don't want to say I feel sorry for her, because I don't think I feel sorry for her. There's so many things in life that we as people have to overcome. And a lot of us don't want pity. So that's why I'm not going to say I feel sorry for her. I'm going to say I can relate to certain aspects of her story. I'm going to say that I understand her so much better now, and I actually have a place in my heart for her. And as a mom, I can relate to where she would react to certain situations. Now, I've never been faced with those situations, but I can totally understand where she's coming from as a mom. Totally. Yeah, best book of the year. She goes deep. She doesn't hide anything, and she tells it all with such beauty and humbleness that, you know, I want to give this book 10 stars, 10-star rating. If I was faced with a decision to recommend one book and then I could never recommend another book again based on all of the books that I have read, right? It's not my favorite book, but it is my favorite book of the year. But as a humanitarian, this would be the book that I recommend. Such a beautiful story, and it really opens our eyes. You don't even need to be a Britney Spears fan to understand the life that she's led and the person that she is deep down inside. And I am super excited for my daughter-in-law to get this book tomorrow and to be able to read it. I hope she makes herself pot after pot of her favorite tea is oolong tea. I hope she drinks oolong tea all day long and reads this book. And I can't wait to see what she thinks about it. And I can't wait to see what anyone else out there who chooses to read this book thinks about it. Me, myself, and I, 10 stars. Absolutely. Until my next video, know that I love you. Be well, be good, be reading, and may all your book dreams come true. Mine did with this book for sure.